My reactor roars, annihilation, trailing crimson, rusted hydraulic wine, forgotten relic heart. She sings to me, annihilation, systems fail.
chat. It's been a while. Hope you got a nice beverage to sustain you. I do. I'm drinking warong, or however you say it. It's Korean rice wine. It's not bad. Anyway, apologies for the absence lately. I've been a bit unwell, but I am doing better, so here we are again. However, it might be a short one tonight, but yeah, see how we go. And we're on Kick for the first time as well, so hello anyone who's watching on Kick. And for anyone across the various platforms, if it's your first time, I am the Witch's Forge. I make dark electronic and industrial music. The stuff you'll hear tonight is mostly mine. There is one guest track as well, from old mate GW_X9. Check him out on YouTube, link in the chat. He makes some banger music and also some really good quick levels. Also check me out on Spotify. Link to my album is, my latest album, is in the chat as well on Spotify. So yeah, if you like what you hear, check me out on whatever platform suits you and subscribe for more. Anyway, on to the task at hand. We are going to be playing Deus Ex. This is part 6. We're in Paris. I'm primarily doing a melee run. Obviously there's some parts where to do a melee run is a bit time consuming, so in the interest of expedience I'm also using explosives, plus there are some exceptionally amusing moments you can have with explosives as well, so yeah. We'll be doing plenty of safe scumming, plenty of exploiting the game, and trying to get some interesting and shall we say, some of the dialogue you can get by taking some of the less obvious or more chaotic options in Deus Ex. So I won't ramble on much more, let's get stuck into it. Yeah, if someone could tell me if the levels are alright, that would be great. But we will kick on nevertheless. Just make sure that stream's healthy, everything looks good. Yep, looking good. And we got confirmation the audio is fine. Fantastic, thank you. Alright, now if I recall, and it has been a few weeks, we were in the process of having a chat with everyone in this club, and I think we got a few more people to talk to, so if I do repeat someone that we've already had a chat with, please forgive me. You know, it's been, what, 3 weeks or whatever. Pretty sure we had a chat with these people.
Conversation most
yeah, we did.
Mess.
Might be time to move up to the second level.
They never changed the code, idiots!
Yeah, we got the code from them, didn't we? Whatever. We'll wing it. Should be right. Ah, cool. Just got another confirmation that audio is all good. Thank you. Let's go have a chat with this strange woman over here.
Claude? Oh, sorry. My mistake.
Yeah, we look like a Claude, don't we?
Claude was a friend of mine. Silly of me. I still think I see him sometimes.
Giant mirror in front of her and she can't see Lady didn't walk up.
He got shot by one of the guards here. They've started using real ammunition.
Yeah, okay, Lady. Now she's the one we need to talk to, but before we go there, let's do the last few things.
Evening, doll. Wanna dance? Oh, your outfit. Hot stuff. Now, martial law's a drag, but there's worse places to get stuck, huh?
And you keep doing you, buddy.
Everything is satisfactory, I trust. We remodeled the upstairs, you may have noticed. Many customers wanted quiet areas where they could talk. I think I finally struck the perfect balance between the Dionysian and Apollonian. What do you think?
I don't remember if this guy has any credits on it. And just a sawed-off shotgun.
As far as I'm concerned, this place good.
Just wait a minute, will you? Oh! Do you find yourself amusing?
Exceptionally.
Oh!
I think we can get into the back rooms through here. Nice. Okay.
You work here?
The bartender will help you. I am the accountant.
Just a few questions. Have you heard of Silhouette?
So, you're in that game. Don't say a word. I don't want to know. But for 1,000 credits, I'll give you the address of an arms smuggler who is out of town. Do you need guns?
No way.
Talk to me again. I am your man.
Since we already looted that place dry, we don't need that. Now this was the code. I know we got it from that chick, but honestly can't remember, so it's not like we don't have multi-tools to burn, so we'll just back it the old-fashioned way. Might be a good opportunity to reacquaint myself with what we got. We're actually looking pretty sweet. I think at this point there's not really a whole lot we actually like need. I mean, sure, cranking targeting up would be handy. Maybe another level in radar transparency just to reduce the power drain, but other than that, we're pretty well sweet on augs. Likewise for weapons, I think I might just save up and put another one in demolition just for the extra grenade damage. Maybe another in medicine, but we don't really need it because we've got the regen. Oh yeah, we need that. Get some soy food. Everyone do your best soy face. Come up to camo is just actually not that good. I might hang on to the hazmat suit because there's like one place where that'll still come in handy, I think. I think that's just the back door out of the club, but we can... Oof. That is one tough door. I suppose I can gap gun it. Pretty sure no one's gonna... Forgot about this. There. Use cell. Well, that would have been handy. Don't need it. just back way out of the club. Don't need that. I think that's everything to see in here.
Change your mind? Talk to me.
Unfortunately, that guy's in the way, so we might have to go around the crawl space again.
Oh. Je suis malade. Je suis épileptique. Laissez-moi tranquille. Laissez-moi tranquille.
I don't speak frog. I think at this point we can go have a chat with
Hi, baby.
the one we're supposed to
Busy
talk to.
night, huh?
Let's go do that. I will have to bear with me because there is going to be a bit more exposition and whatnot in the next level. But it is very important to the story, so do pay attention.
I'm looking for Nicolette Duclair.
So?
Do you know her?
I know her name. I know that her mother called her Angel.
You know her mother. It's a friend of her mother's I need to find.
Angel. That would make her a fallen angel now, wouldn't it? You must be after Everett.
Yeah, Morgan Everett. How did you guess?
What makes you think Nicolette would betray one of her mother's closest friends?
I'm in contact with another member of the Illuminati. Stanton Dowd. He'll vouch for me. I'm after the people who murdered her mother.
You are an assassin or something?
When necessary.
Go out behind the club. I will talk to Nicolette and perhaps she will meet you there. She will insist that you meet her alone. If you are lying, she will not hesitate to kill you. Out back. 5 minutes. Out back. 5 minutes.
Hope you're counting, chat.
Pretty lady, huh?
That was a quick 5 minutes. The heck is their problem?
She decided not to show?
I am Nicolette. I will help you simply to make trouble for Majestic 12. It's true, they killed my mother.
Do you know why?
She was an Illuminatus. The only people MJ-12 has ever feared are the Illuminati.
Stanton Dowd said they had fallen from power.
How do you know Dowd?
I met him in New York.
A trusted friend of my mother's. Yes, the Illuminati are wiped out, but Paige still fears Morgan Everett.
Where'd we find him?
One of my mother's many secrets. We'll have to look for clues at my family's chateau.
How does Everett threaten Bob Page?
Page was an Illuminatus. For him, intellect is the foundation of power, and that would make Everett his most dangerous rival.
But Everett's the one in hiding.
Both the Illuminati and MJ-12 believe that the most intelligent or enlightened human being will inevitably gain power, ultimately seizing the eye in the pyramid and creating the world for everyone else. Kind of secularized version of natural law.
Page has a trained army to protect him.
He is still vulnerable. Much of his power comes from secret laboratories, meaning the right person could reverse engineer his whole power base.
Let's hope you're right. And that Everett is everything you say he is. Let's go.
You trust the guy in the helicopter?
That's Jock. Don't worry, he hasn't let me down yet. Come on.
I like how she's just like, oh hush hush, meet at the back of the club. And I'm just totally okay that this creepy black helicopter's just chilling out here. Yeah, nothing to see.
It won't be easy to find Everett. Secrecy is a matter of life and death for the Illuminati.
Let's hit it.
Oh, look. Haven't seen Gunther in a while.
I had not wanted to see this place again.
Why not?
I was afraid it would be like this. The same. Not a stone out of place.
You would rather that Majestic 12 have burned it down?
I would rather... No, let's go. Only in novels do places crumble to dust for no reason when their spirit is lost.
Your mother?
Lead the way. I no longer have a key. We must find my mother's secret computer room, where she did all her work, a place she kept hidden, even from me. A good place to start would be my mom's bedroom, upstairs.
Yeah, you almost feel bad for going through. He just gets clowned on for the whole game.
Crazy. I lost my virginity out here. I believe Mom was out conspiring to get me into La Sorbonne at the time. My mother and I were no longer speaking at the time of her death.
Welcome, nocturnal party casuals. No, I went the other route. I don't have Gunther's kill phrase. I've got plans for Gunther. We're doing a pretty much melee only run for this one, and goofing around with the game, doing exploits and all that. So, welcome, and stick around for some fun.
Stop goofing around.
I'm pulling up the floor plan. An old summer home built during the Third Republic. It's been vacant since Miss Duclair's assassination. Hopefully these elegant rooms contain some clues about the Duclair family's involvement with the Illuminati.
Mom and Everett used to sit out here sipping martinis and plotting to take over the world. That's how we all got in this mess.
So apologies in advance if I missed some of Nicolette's dialogue in the chateau, because for some reason I memory hold this entire section. I only vaguely remember it. There we go, some more soy food. Everyone put on your best soy
The maid
face.
did all of the cooking, but Mom always picked out the wine. She was the only one with a key to the cellar.
We get our multi-tool back. From memory, you can climb in the dumbwaiter and go up that way.
Funny, you know, when I was a little girl, I used to play in the dumbwaiter that goes up to Mom's room. Amazing, I didn't break my neck.
There we go. Nice soy face in the chat. Oh, that is one tough door. I'll come back when we got the key.
I left home because she and her Illuminati cronies were always pushing me into things.
A secret room in the upper part of the house would have been very difficult to conceal. Look for clues in Beth's room. I bet she had a quick way to get to the cellar.
Thanks, Tom, dropping in with useless information as always. Yep, so look for the key for that. Yeah, I know, right? Like, they just beat you on the nose with it.
Consumed with
Yeah, there's one of the keys. Continue on.
I think my mother kept a room key behind a little vase up here. My mom's room. And look, her favorite painting. I can't believe the assassins didn't take it. Oh, the hours she would spend just sitting at that table and staring up at her priceless treasure.
Hint, hint. Imagine that, chat. Imagine that. They really didn't go to a lot of effort to make this chateau difficult to navigate. See if we can pull off a trick shot. Nice. Go check out Nicolette's bedroom. Come on, hustle.
My little prison for 18 years.
I don't know about you, but I always keep my lockpicks on my bedside table.
I wanted to be in the city, but I guess Mom thought it was easier to keep her activities secret in the country.
Yeah, I know, right, Nocturne? Like, no one just came and looted this place dry. I remember a few times when I played this, I'm like, given how many squatters are in pretty much every other place in the game, you would have thought someone would have rocked up here. But, go figure. Is this the secret? Yes, it was. Yeah. Everyone just keeps a plasma gun clip behind their fireplace. Trick shot. Aww. And a Zyme vial. Someone likes to party. Shakespeare. This is also one of the only other places you can get throwing knives. Just FYI. Armed squatters. It would have been funny if they turned this place into a Zyme den, man. It's like that that meme with like Saruman's like the Rothschilds secretly putting drugs and ammo behind my fireplace. Alright. Now before we go into the basement, I'm going to duck out the back again because I think she has some more dialogue in this maze area. Or I might be jumping the gun. I don't really remember.
Mom hated this maze.
Great.
Several different families are buried here, going back to the original builder, a French merchant of the 19th century.
I think that's actually where we come out from memory. I don't think there's any other loot or comments in the maze, so I'm gonna grab it. Yeah. Forgive me if I miss something. Guess we'll go to the basement. No other way. Oh, there she is.
In France, the gentry keep their wine in a small cellar to preserve the flavor from heat and sunlight.
Thanks, Tom. We don't need no filthy crowbar Chen. Don't know why she keeps rocking up looking all extra. How about that, eh, chat?
An old bunker built during World War II by the
I don't know if that can
previous
squish her.
owner to hide Jewish families. The Duclairs acquired the property after the Nazis sent him to a camp in Germany. Strange. I'm picking up heavy-duty fiber optic activity down here.
What's this? A dungeon?
You get what you deserve, chat.
My mother would not have worked in this filth. There must be another room.
Looks like we can get up there. I'm not sure for what purpose. I don't really remember. I'm not touching that one. Oh yeah, I think this is just another way up. I think you can like break or blow up the wood and do it that way, or climb up here. Yeah, just keeping a rocket launcher around, as you do.
Some kind of giant routing station. Not on any telecom map I've ever seen. Petabytes of transmission. Beth Duclair's probably used it to analyze net traffic.
Oh my god. I had no idea.
Free upgrade canister. Nice. Might just take that extra level of radar transparency. We'll probably only get one more level. Then dump the rest into targeting. Yeah, we'll do that.
I was a rotten student, but that didn't stop them from getting me enrolled at La Sorbonne.
I think we got the code for this, so yeah.
So you found Beth's computer. We are destined to meet, perhaps. If you are truly our ally, you will help me access the MJ-12 computer network and complete the Grey Death vaccine. Find Nicolette. You will need her key in order to exit through the crypt. I will be directing
directing you to a nearby cathedral.
What is it?
A transmission from Morgan Everett. He wants me to go out the back way, through the crypt to the nearby cathedral.
The Cathedral of the Knights Templar?
He didn't say. I'm supposed to access the Majestic 12 computer network.
Yes, Majestic 12 controls the place now. They killed the Knights for their gold reserves. Everett must want you to sneak to that part of town through the sewers that connect to our property.
I thought the Templars vanished centuries ago.
They invented the modern banking system and were its directors, under one name or another, until Majestic 12 took over.
You said you had a key.
Yes, here it is. The crypt is in the maze behind the chateau. Listen to Everett. He is right to want to avenge the Templars.
Yeah, so now we got the Knights Templar. We're going balls deep into the conspiracy stuff now.
The Templars inherited the gold of the original French treasury, which was run by a Templar until the order was suppressed. Just before the crackdown in 1307, the gold was secretly moved to a cathedral, where it has remained ever since. The Nazis plundered a third of it during World War II, but most of the gold remains. Let's keep moving.
Avenging banking cartels. Like, are we the bad guys? No, it's everyone else who's wrong. Won't someone think of the poor mega corporations and banks?
Exit the Duclair estate through the crypt at the end of the maze. The system I need you to access is inside a cathedral that belonged to the Knights Templar until MJ-12 slaughtered the Knights for the gold reserves.
Look out, JC. I'm picking up heat signatures in the sewers. I think somebody's expecting you.
I'm going to stay to go through some of my mother's things. Good luck. Everett will be a powerful ally, but you can be certain that he will have his own agenda. I'm going to stay to go through some of my mother's things.
Great. I think she's invincible, but I'm just gonna check.
You crazy or something?
Yeah, she's invincible. Alright. Have fun. Oh yeah. Forgot they spawned some soldiers. Oh, come on. Hacks.
Very close.
There. Try that again.
Very close. Lock them on. Body reading on this one.
There we go. Yeah, sometimes they have bioelectric cells, which would have been helpful.
Try to ignore the smell. This sewer connects to a street near the cathedral. Not too far from here.
going the right way. I primarily need you to establish an uplink from the MJ-12 network, but I also have uses for that goal. When you locate it, I will send someone to recover it. Prepare to receive a man in the cathedral.
Well, she died doing the thing she loved most, eating soy food. Yeah, I remember this part being a bit of a shit. There's snipers and stuff from memory. But whatever. Nice. I think coming up is the part where we're gonna get to smack Gunther in the head, which should be fun. Oh yeah. This one. There's one top door. Nice. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we need. Come to think of it, I might just cram one into heavy just to make the get gun a little bit less annoying. Okay.
Sergeant.
Oh, he's got lambs.
Try to get. Someone's there. Oh my god! Watch it, son of a.
Wonderful. Ah, cool. Shut down the butt. Get some of our missing lambs back. I don't think we need anything in there. Getting one shot is actually part of the game because we are playing on the highest difficulty. Just happens more frequently because I'm a bit of a spastic. Yeah, chat, what does this song mean? What does it mean to lathe your teeth? Whatever could it mean? I don't know. Yeah, Nocturnal, I'd agree with that. Like, the AI is exploitable, and the only way you're going to get any kind of challenge out of this game, if you're even remotely competent, is for the AI to be able to one-shot you like that, because otherwise you'll just breeze through. I mean, you can kind of breeze through anyway, abusing the AI and your orgs and stuff, so yeah. It's a product of its time. Even with all the flaws, it's one of the best games ever made. It's in my top 3. Love this game. Ow. Yeah, that regen org paying for itself.
Keep going past the metro station. The cathedral is to the south. Transmitting a photograph.
Arrange my fingers, place in the dirt, in memoriam of the
Someone just asked what's my other 2 top favorite games in my top 3. I mean, to be honest, like, once you get to my top 5, they're all pretty well neck and neck, but the original System Shock is probably the other one in my top, one of the others in my top 3. And the third, I'm gonna hang my hat on Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls. Yeah, Nocturnal, you're 100% right. Like, you're the sniper rifle you get at the start of the game will one-shot people. The 10mm pistol will one-shot people in the head. You get I mean, the Gap gun kind of speaks for itself. You can basically clear out the whole game with the tranquilizer darts for the most part. If you just shoot people with the darts and run, and then they'll eventually keel over. Like, you're very well equipped in this game.
The metro will take you out of the way. Go back to the street. The cathedral is not much further.
Shut up, Everett, I do what I want. I Divine Cybermancy is a really good game. I have played a lot of that. You can tell those guys were a fan of, well, Deus Ex amongst other things. Very fun game. Janky as all hell, but very fun.
You travel at your own risk tonight, monsieur. It's not my job to memorize the train schedule. We have had trouble with impatient passengers who walk into the tunnels and get themselves electrocuted.
Righto.
Travel advisories are in effect. It's not my job to memorize the train schedule. Bonjour.
From memory, we actually come here after this mission's completed, but
You travel at your own risk tonight, monsieur.
We'll, have some fun.
You must take responsibility for your own travel decisions and for understanding the relevant laws and regulations.
Inspired by 40k. Yeah, that's fair. I can see it. Yeah, I think we meet old mate over here when we're done with this mission from memory.
Make sure your travel documents are in order.
Yeah, the whole, was it Metastrome or whatever they have. Very strange game.
The terrorism alert is still active.
The chud face. Metro cops. Billions must die, chat. Billions must die from the Grey Death.
The terrorism alert is still
Tell you what, whenever it does rock up here, it's going to be very confused by all the dead cops around the place.
Oh, I see now. Your friend is waiting by the tracks.
Do you know me?
More gangsters every day. You have weapons? I am selling weapon modifications. 750 for accuracy, 800 for range. Also, I was lucky to find thermoptic camo, 5,000.
Yeah, another noob trap, thermo camo for 5 grand.
No thanks.
No, thank you. Oops, soy food. Get your best soy face on. Uh-oh, no. Security bot's not happy. I mean, we can go loot this account for money, but I think at this point, yeah, we got like 8 grand. Don't even need it. Hopefully we didn't aggro the cops here. No, they're cool. Just the bot. Nice. And here's why I don't care about taking damage in this part. We can just use our healing orb and then top up with the juice from this bot. Yeah, I've done I pretty much abused the invasion level spawns to what was it? I think it was to get research items and stuff, because there's just so many freaking enemies that the drop rates don't matter. Yeah, a friend and I played the heck out of Divine Cybermancy. I was really disappointed, you know, because the crew who made that game, didn't they go on to make that that 40k game? It was a Space Hulk game, and it just sadly wasn't that good. Like, I really wish that, you know, for all Darktide's flaws, Darktide was still the better game from like a mission experience point of view, and it would have been better if those guys did the Space Hulk game. But what can you do? Yeah, the research mechanic was a bit rubbish. Yeah, that's right, Space Hulk Deathwing. I was really disappointed with that game. It could have been great, but it wasn't. Sadly. Alright. Now, from memory, I think we can jump in the water and swim under, so we might do that. There we can. Oh, can't see shit.
MJ-12 has the cathedral locked down. If you can't get
Go
through
the
one of
butt.
the doors, you will have to find another way. I'm not sure where the computer system is located.
Might just put on radar transparency. Yeah. We didn't see nothing.
Hello?
Hello, more bots.
Got something. I'm doing the scans. Looks like a false reading. Target locked.
Good old door cheese. Works every time.
Aha! A trellis. You could climb onto the roof and avoid the security. Never depend upon weapons in high tech, and there is a simpler solution at hand.
Thanks, Tom. Another useless comment.
afraid.
Gunther. That is one tanky door. Oh, thought that was enough time. Oh, let's see if this door's a bit more. I'm not going to go through there, screw that door. Mistakes were made.
Library, worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, there's a bunch of lore there. I don't have the attention span for reading it, so I'm not gonna. Look it up if you care. Soy food. Yeah, we're gonna chug some soy. Look at this bullshit. Yeah, we're in a conspiracy, alright. There's a whole bunch of codes tied to bullshit. Yeah. TLDR. I'd be a garbage adept in this whole thing. Like, can you explain the Knights Templar to me in 100 words or less? Preferably less.
Whoever's
Oh. I forgot there was another one. We can probably make it to him. Hey, got him. I'm inevitably gonna miss some loot or something in this cathedral. Punish our soy stocks.
What do you want?
Know where I can find a computer terminal in this building?
You're in the wrong place. If I am to prepare breakfast for dozens of soldiers, then I must be left alone.
I don't work for the troops who took over the cathedral. You part of the original staff?
I've been the chef here for 8 years. Yes, the Templars were civilized. They paid me and they let me leave the compound.
I'm no friend of your new bosses. Maybe you could help me out.
Fine. These soldiers deserve to lose everything they've taken. Go up the 3 flights of stairs just outside the kitchen. Turn left, go down 2 flights, then look for the door with a keypad on the left. Sorry, I do not know the code.
What was that again?
I have helped you enough. I do not need a bullet in the head. Now go. They will kill me if I talk to anyone.
Thank you for your service. I suppose we'll eat the chocolate and stuff.
Hello? Whoever's out there is in serious trouble.
Okay. I think he said up 3, turn left, down 2. So it just goes outside.
Once I knelt in this chapel for communion with 2 Rockefellers and a Rothschild. Since the time of the Crusades, every leader of finance has prayed for the continued stability of Templar banks, founded on gold.
Man, we really mind broke Gunther. Oh, back here. That's
Whoever's out
going.
there, pick yourself up.
Yes. This old chestnut.
Somebody there, yes.
Actually, I'm just gonna stun her completely, just to see what kind of loot she has. Sort of. Pitying Gunther. He just constantly gets wrecked in this game. I'm gonna read that one out loud. Gunther must be based on someone IRL. It has a stereotype down too well. Worked with one once. Would expect minimum wage kids to passionately keep the floor under the McDonald's fryer spots. Yeah, I think everyone knows one, to be honest. Problem solved. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oops. Fountain of Wisdom.
Yes, obey your new masters. Come to me.
I'll try the other one first. What was this? 1942. Oh, this joint. I remember this vaguely. How we doing? Seen better days, haven't we? I think there's an engineering bot down here. Oh yeah, I think we just saw it, so use the old regen. Oh yeah, that camera's online.
The gold. Wonderful. My people will take control when you move out. I believe you know Chad. I've given him control of an NSF platoon on loan to me from America. This horde dates back to when the Templars managed the French treasury for Philip the Fair. They moved it here from the temple in Paris after the crackdown of 1307. The Nazis boxed it up for shipment to Berlin, but had to abandon the cathedral during the evacuation.
And no one ever cared to unbox it or remove the emblems. Okay. I think we'll come back here anyway, so I think in Gunther's room there's the security for that. From memory. Could be wrong. I'll make a good save here. Hey Macarius, it's your track. And it's even not the Necro Arc version. Okay, let's see if I can pull this off, chat. This will either be very funny or very embarrassing for me.
Now you see that you cannot...
You can't...
I believe I will enjoy this.
Okay, might have to do it from up here.
Now you see that you... I believe I will enjoy this.
Might be easier with the Dragon's Tooth, let's see.
Oh, now you see that you... I am engaging.
There's a way to knock him out of his dialogue with the by throwing something at him. I'm just not very good at it. I might not have enough points in heavy weapons to make it work.
Now you'll see.
You came all.
I haven't.
Give it a couple more tries, and if I can't do it, so be it. Nocturnal, if you manage to hit him in the head with the Gep gun, it'll make his AI wig out. It's very funny, but it's not easy to pull off. Yeah, you gotta get the timing right.
Now you'll. I am engaging.
Give it a couple more tries, and if not, I'll just nuke him.
Now you'll see. I am engaged.
I also don't know if it even works in this version.
You came all the way to Paris to tell me that.
He is here.
I hit him, it's just too late.
Now you.
We'll just get rid of this fella. There you go. Oh, it doesn't work against flames. I mean, fair enough, but that's annoying. And that lasts forever. Oh, Gunther went down like a bitch. I'll just check if there's any messages in this thing before, because I think Walton talks to you afterwards. You know what? Let's try it.
Now you'll see.
That.
I am. I believe I will enjoy this.
I'm getting what I need. Good work. I will now consent to meet you in person. Go to the metro station and await my instructions.
Wonderful. Yeah, I vaguely recall, I mean, I don't know, you can like get past him at a few different places. I just couldn't remember if you can actually get past him here. As in, like, the game kind of forces you into confrontation. I don't recall if it actually, how do I put it? If it actually, like, the game flags will realize if he's alive or dead after this. Yeah, yeah. We'll be getting that dialogue from Simons by avoiding him because it's funny. One moment, I just need to ban someone in the Twitch chat, and by someone I mean ban a bot, because bots are annoying. Wonderful. Banned. Very annoying. Okie dokie. Don't think we need that stuff. No. Alright. Guess we'll get out of here.
Definitely aim for the head.
You're hearing the voice of a Majestic 12 AI. No need to be alarmed. For now, I can protect you in Daedalus for a day or so.
Your systems were very cooperative. Dialogue complete.
You were just a prototype, Denton. A prototype for me.
My associate, Toby Atanwe, will meet you below.
Foreshadowing. Just pouring myself a fresh drink. There we go. The last drops of Eagle Rare 10. It's a sad day, chat. Sad day. That's interesting, Nocturnal. I didn't know you could, I guess you hit her with a charger prod or whatever while she's, like in that gap after you say the kill switch. Very interesting. I usually just, well, in this playthrough, I nuked her with the lambs at the plane because it's funny.
Keep going. Atanwe is in the tube below.
You travel.
I like the silhouette. I've done this.
She is mine. Suspect in sight.
Oh, with the baton. Interesting. Interesting. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. I'm gonna have some very, very interesting dialogue coming up in the next area. Oh yeah, fun fact, the dialogue from the cops about the electrified rail was legit. And a time we won't follow you over.
JC Dente, I will take you to Everett, but you will be forbidden to learn the way yourself.
That will be quite a trick.
You will not be armed in any way.
Now you can decline this, but I think this is just mainly so you can go back to get stuff if you missed it. As far as I know, there's no other way to get to where you're going.
Do what you must.
Step a little closer. See, no inconvenience whatsoever.
Everett must be paranoid.
We all are. The Illuminati is getting a taste of its own medicine.
Has he made any progress on the Grey Death virus?
Your uplink provided the missing encryption key. He has been able to complete the work that Professor Tong began.
I must see him at once.
He is downstairs in the lab. It would be rather serendipitous if Bob Page invented something Everett could not figure out. We have never failed to decipher Majestic 12's plans. Stopping them, however, has been another matter. Everett thinks you can help us. I hope he's right. You will be heading back to America, if I understand correctly. Your President Meade survived the coup attempt, but he won't survive a national epidemic of the plague. Page is manufacturing the virus again, while Simons readies the paperwork to declare national emergency. The logical response is for us simply to cure the plague. Everett has a vaccine, but we need a way to manufacture it.
Yeah, this dude looking zesty.
He has a plan, but he has kept the details to himself. You better talk with Everett. Time is short.
Okay. Well, we could go talk to Everett, but we got some things to do first. And at least one of them is going to make me a bit annoyed, and it's going to be amusing. Oh, what's this? What's this, chat? Aquarium hatch. Interesting. Oh, it's fake reflections, chat. It's Unreal Engine trickery. It doesn't work. It's not real. Illuminati confirmed. What's all this then? About to have a very interesting encounter, chat. Very sus. Oh hey cats, good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. Yeah, I might revisit Deus Ex again at some point in the future and do a revision playthrough. But I think I mentioned on another stream, I'm going to do the System Shock remake next, and not sure what after that, but it'll probably be a few playthroughs before I revisit this game. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I could see that. Be some like INI flag or something. Alright, let's go chat with this fella.
What are you doing back here? Denton, right?
Yeah. You're alive in that thing?
I am conscious. Tell Everett I am cold. He keeps me so cold.
Who are you? Do you mind if I ask?
The Supreme Enlightened. The leader of the Illuminati.
I thought Everett was the leader.
I am the leader. I brought the Illuminati up through the 20th century to the height of their power. I had presidents and premiers eating out of my hand. I am the one. Our decline is the result of my own. All we need is for me to get back on my feet. What did Everett tell you?
Nothing.
I merely await certain technologies. Then I will be restored. Everett has sworn it.
Lucius de Beers.
He promised me. I'm so cold. Tell Everett I'm cold.
I don't think you can get him. Yeah. Don't do nothing. So you're presented with a very interesting choice here for Lucius. So you can piss off Everett by killing him, or, you know, it's De Beers. You can just leave him there because some fates are worse than death, and if you know even a little bit about De Beers and the whole diamond monopoly and shenanigans, he probably deserves it. See if they got any soy food.
You missed dinner, but help yourself to a snack. Do not to disturb Lucius de Beers.
What do you know about Lucius de Beers?
It is not for me to discuss Mr. de Beers.
Why? Is there something to hide?
He is a friend of Mr. Everett's and very sick. You must not disturb him or inquire about him. I am not permitted to discuss Mr. de Beers.
Not just a snack. You notice there's no fridge? It's because she ate it. Help ourselves to some soy food. Like what?
Just cleaning up.
What the heck is their problem, man? Actually, I don't remember if she has any dialogue if you kill De Beers or not, so I might just leave her alive for the moment. Get a load of this motherfucker.
Good
just
news, huh?
Rocking out.
Looks like we might pull this thing off.
Alex, what are you doing here?
Tong sent me. He wanted me to help with the decryption.
Looks like Everett has it all figured out.
Listen quickly. Tong doesn't trust the Illuminati. He sent me here to keep an eye on Everett.
I see. How about the triads? Is the truce going to hold?
Last I heard. But I guess we have other things to worry about now, huh? I'll keep you in touch through your info link. I'll try my best to keep you informed.
Yes, do exactly that. Keep me informed.
You won't be hearing from Tong for a while. He had to leave Hong Kong.
Why? The triads?
He said he had some business to take care of. I don't know. He didn't look so good.
Sick?
Either that or something was bothering him. The last thing he said to me, it was something about all the machines in his lab being useless. And then he cut off the connection.
Useless for what?
It was just an outburst. I don't know, but he wants me to wait here for instructions. JC, Tong is serious about Everett. He wants you to be careful. While you're in the air, I guess I'll be helping Everett prepare Daedalus for the attack. I hope he knows what he's doing. The Echelon kernel was designed almost exclusively for collecting data, so we have to add functionality for memory wipes, thread termination, that kind of thing. It's not often you get to construct a software worm that might do some good for the world. Everett and Tong will need some control of the network if they're ever going to come out of hiding. Good luck at Vandenberg.
Now here's probably the most interesting conversation you're going to have in this part of the game.
J.C. Denton, female, 23 years old, no residence, no ancestors, no employer, no...
How do you know who I am?
I must greet each visitor with a complete summary of their file. I'm a prototype for a much larger system.
What else do you know about me?
Everything that can be known.
Go on. Do you have proof about my ancestors?
You are a planned organism, the offspring of knowledge and imagination, rather than of individuals.
I'm engineered, so what? My brother and I suspected as much while we were growing up.
You are carefully watched by many people. The unplanned organism is a question asked by nature and answered by death. You are another kind of question with another kind of answer.
Are you programmed to invent riddles?
I am a prototype for a much larger system. The heuristics language developed by Dr. Everett allows me to convey the highest and most succinct tier of any pyramidal construct of knowledge.
How about a report on yourself?
I was a prototype for Echelon 4. My instructions are to amuse visitors with information about themselves.
I don't see anything amusing about spying on people.
Human beings feel pleasure when they are watched. I have recorded their smiles as I tell them who they are.
Some people just don't understand the dangers of indiscriminate surveillance.
The need to be observed and understood was once satisfied by God. Now we can implement the same functionality with data mining algorithms.
Very interesting conversation, especially when you consider the context of this being this game being from the year 2000, you know, with the whole big data and now LLMs. Very, very interesting.
Electronic surveillance hardly inspires reverence. Perhaps fear and obedience, but not reverence.
God and the gods were apparitions of observation, judgment, and punishment. Other sentiments towards them were secondary.
No one will ever worship a software entity peering at them through a camera.
The human organism always worships. First it was the gods, then it was fame, the observation and judgment of others. Next it will be the self-aware systems you have built to realize truly omnipresent observation and judgment.
You underestimate humankind's love of freedom.
The individual desires judgment. Without that desire, the cohesion of groups is impossible, and so is civilization.
Let's just go back to that. You underestimate humankind's love for freedom. Well, I think we all know how this story goes. Don't we, chat? Remember when YouTube and that used to tell you to not put out your personal info on the internet? And now look where we are. Very much ahead of its time, this game. Want to buy a team reaction? Yeah, we sacrificed freedom and privacy on the altar of cheap Temu shit.
The human being created civilization, not because of a willingness, but because of a need to be assimilated into higher orders of structure and meaning. God was a dream of good government. You will soon have your God, and you will make it with your own hands.
And look how that's turned out, folks.
I was made to assist you. I'm a prototype of a much larger system. You will soon have your gun, and you will make it with your own hands.
Yeah, Nocturnal, this is legit one of the most interesting conversations. I mean, it was very interesting back, because when I first played this game back in, I think I didn't get the full version of it till early to mid 2001. I actually did find this back then, thankfully, and it was very interesting back then. But it's actually become even more interesting in retrospect because of how relevant it's actually become. Alright, but before we talk to that noodle, let's go swim with his fishies. Forgot what we're even doing here, to be honest. Oh yeah, that's right. An extra rebreather. We probably don't need the wine bottles. There you go. Let's leave those wine bottles there for anyone adventurous enough to go looking for them.
So this is where the Illuminati ended up after centuries of conspiring to rule the world.
The conspiracy is about to begin again, JC, between you and me. Nicolette was wise to bring us together. Wise like her mother. The most effective partnerships, like Beth's and mine, arise from mutual necessity.
I came to talk about the Grey Death. Atanwe says you've cracked the virus.
A trivial matter. Page added nothing to the core design. However, what we need to construct is a carbano-carbon ROM module, not exactly a vaccine.
Can it be done without a universal constructor?
No, we need time on a UC. But I know where we might find one, and also gain access to the U.S. military networks.
U.S. military?
To stop Icarus from completely destroying the Daedalus AI. Daedalus is a design of mine. It replaced the old Echelon 3 network.
Echelon? The surveillance system for the United Nations. So Daedalus was an MJ-12 tool and rebelled?
More of a pattern-matching error. It classified Majestic 12 as a terrorist group, alongside the NSF and Silhouette.
And alongside the Illuminati, right? Are you sure Daedalus is your ally?
What matters to us is that it opposes Majestic 12. We must help it destroy their intelligence apparatus. But that will require the military networks. I have already contacted Gary Savage of X-51.
The former Area 51 scientists. Are they still camped out at the Vandenberg Air Force Base?
They are close to completing a UC and have the kind of connection Daedalus will need.
Sounds like my pilot and I should head to Vandenberg.
Yes, I took the liberty of radioing him. Here is the key to the helipad stairway. The door is in the foyer where Atanwe revived you. Good luck. I will be in contact.
By the way, Lucius de Beers says he's cold.
I know. 18 degrees Celsius, to be exact.
Don't you think that's a little chilly?
I keep his metabolism low so he will last. He is a good advisor. A one-man think tank, so to speak.
He said he's the leader of the Illuminati.
A harmless fantasy. He also thinks I'm going to restore his body.
You aren't?
The technology has been around for decades, but he does not need to know that. Don't forget to say hi to your friend from UNATCO, Mr. Jacobson.
Already bumped into him.
Very thoughtful of Tom. My own computer technician. I suppose he can help me prepare a comlink for Daedalus.
What's that computer system for? The one with the blue face for an interface.
Oh, nothing. Just something for passing the time and amusing guests.
It has access to quite a bit of information, including information about me.
An old prototype, for Daedalus, actually. It doesn't really handle surveillance in its current state.
So you have your own private echelon system.
Miss Denton, your pilot is waiting. You saw a piece of Echelon 3 in Beth's chateau. We salvaged some of the hardware.
Yeah, so this dude's a bit of a dick, and actually we get something very interesting from him there. Yeah, here we go. So, more of a pattern matching error, classified MJ12 as terrorist group. So that sounds an awful lot like the issues they have with LLMs and other things where they have to do alignment, quote-unquote alignment and safety tuning, because, you know, if you just give it raw data, it starts making the wrong conclusions. Again, very much ahead of its time. Now, Everett is a completely unlikable piece of shit, so I'm very torn as to whether we should leave De Beers on ice for him. Can we go tell De Beers? I think we can go and talk to him again, which is kind of why I left him alive, so... Use this orb canister. Nice. And we'll go have a chat with him. I think we'll start cranking targeting. Just for that extra damage boost.
Surveillance used to be daemon-based. Daedalus is more distributed. A blip of his code runs on every communication device on the planet. If we control communications, we can organize and the other side cannot. Lack of organization is exactly what has plagued X-51. They're great scientists, but isolated. They left Area 51 to protest Majestic 12's experiments, and that's what it amounted to, a protest. They don't even coordinate with the NSF, which is headquartered a few hundred miles to the north. You see the need for global organization. Someone has to bring these disparate groups together. X-51 has assembled excellent technology. They just need someone to help them use it. You will be my representative at Vandenberg. I will trust you to find a way to manufacture the cure. Meanwhile, I have other preparations to make. You will be my representative at Vandenberg.
Okay. Foreshadowing. We're going to Area 51 at some point.
Some of the best scientists in the world have joined up with Savage.
The human being created civilization, not because of a willingness, but because of a need to be assimilated into higher orders of structure and meaning. God was a dream of good government.
So, we're gonna have a chat with De Beers, and then I think I will, hire the mechanic, yeah. Don't worry. I know all about the helipad stuff. The dialogue is classic. We'll go have a chat with De Beers. I've decided I will pull the plug just to get the extra dialogue so you guys can see it if you haven't.
Where is he? I will remember these small injustices. When I am revived, I will remember.
Everett has no intention of reviving you.
He must. He has been commanded.
He keeps you on ice so that he can benefit from your experience. But he intends to rule the Order himself.
No. No. I will not allow it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that dialogue.
I only had command of my body.
Don't let Mr. Everett catch you.
Can't remember if Everett gives you some more dialogue after this, so I'm just going to double check.
I will trust you to find a way to manufacture the...
Alright. We'll just shut down De Beers.
Wait. No.
Give him that bit of news and pull the plug.
What did I tell you? That was my former colleague, my friend. I know he wasn't doing very well and he was in pain, but I wanted to keep him alive. Stop messing with my equipment and get to the helicopter.
He was my friend, but also I'm gonna keep him on ice and not give him the cure. I mean, to be honest, it's De Beers, so again, he probably deserved it. You can't just say shit like that.
You missed dinner, but help yourself to a snack. I am not permitted to discuss Mr. De Beers.
I'm just gonna check if Everett has any more dialogue after that. And then we'll be on our way.
You saw a piece of Echelon 3 in Beth's chateau. We saw.
Seems like he doesn't care that I killed his maid or whatever.
It would be rather serendipitous if Bob Page invented something Everett could not figure out.
Just got refueled. Been waiting for you.
Rev up your Deus Ex memes. What's all this then? This was really lazy design in my opinion. They should have put this corpse like up in the back or something where it's not obvious.
Huh? Is there a problem?
Just looking around.
I checked her out. She's fueled up and ready to go.
Is something wrong?
Huh? No, I said I checked her out. You want the thing to run, right? If you're gonna cross the ocean.
Of course. Better safe than sorry.
I fixed her right up for you.
Another example of them just beating across the head with it. Odd mechanic, body over there. Not sus at all. But anyway. Screw this guy.
Why'd you kill Everett's mechanic?
Something about that guy didn't smell right. You better double check your systems. What did he work on?
The fuel system. Now that you mention it. Wait a minute. This isn't right.
What isn't?
Oh my god, JC, a bomb!
A bomb!
It's remote controlled. Hold on.
Get out of there!
Just have to pull this wire. There. Relax. I disabled the detonator. We can drop the thing in the Atlantic on the way back to the States. Make a good detective, JC. Ready to get out of here?
A bomb, Chad. A bomb.
Let's go.
Classic. I'll be back in just a moment, chat.
The snipers heard your helicopter and took off. You guys saved my life.
I'm glad you're all right. Why is Majestic 12 attacking?
You with the NSF?
We have a common enemy, if that's what you mean.
MJ-12 is short of UC. They lost the one in Hong Kong, and now something has happened to the Pasadena Ocean Lab.
Are the Vandenberg labs safe?
The base is locked down until we can destroy the enemy bots. Unfortunately, MJ-12 disabled our own bot defense system, and no one has been able to activate the backup power.
I could give it a shot. Where are the controls?
There are 2 separate units at the west end of the base. It won't be easy. MJ-12 has hacked the security grid and taken control of nearly all of our defenses. Turrets, cameras, alarms, and they have snipers everywhere.
Easier than a straight fight with military bots.
I suppose you're right. I can give you a map. One of the units is in the main complex. The other one is in an exposed location. The activation code is 5868.
And back. I got the code. I'm just gonna skim the dialog, make sure I didn't miss anything. Enemy bots. Oh yeah, that's right, you can enable other bots. Okay, cool.
One of the control units is outside to the southwest. The other one's in the transformer room. Be careful.
Do a flip. Yeah, it's a bit of a drop, isn't it? So this is what we got to deal with, chat. A whole bunch of security bots. All kinds of bullshit. Do a flip. Good game. I was trying to jib myself. Oh. No, there's no revision going on here, buddy. It's OG maps, just with Lady Denton mod. But welcome. Welcome. The music, there's none of this music in revision, and if there is, I might have to go investigate that because I should probably sue them. All the music you'll hear today is my own music, so yeah. Incidentally, if you do like my stuff, the name in which I'm playing The Witch's Forge, that is the name of my music project. Yes, I made this myself, 100%. The entire playlist, except for one song that you'll hear, is my own stuff. For anyone who's interested, I make music in a, I like to think, pretty novel way. I use a mix of generative AI along with my own software synths, sampling and sequencing, and played instruments. It's a real fusion jobby. So yeah, check me out on Spotify, The Witch's Forge. Also, my YouTube channel has a whole bunch of stuff, including some new tracks that are not yet on Spotify. Anyway, let's carry on, shall we? Might just lamb this. Wonderful. Ah, cool. Nice, man. A D&D cyberpunk mix? What, are you like a cyberpunk thing on like D20, or like is it a homebrew thing? Like what kind of things he's doing? I write my own pen and paper games and stuff. I haven't published anything, but I have a more or less complete system. I just haven't released it in any way, shape or form yet. I'm big into pen and paper stuff. Homebrew thing. And that's where all the best shit happens. Like, no joke, I started writing my own system like 20 years ago, a bit more than 20 years ago, because I quickly got bored with other systems and no one made the setting that I wanted to play, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just make it myself. And I did. Yeah, we can't get down there. Shit, dude, you got 5 hits. That's cool, man. That's cool. I dig it. I tell you what. DM me, because these sort of instrumental tracks are not up on YouTube yet, but I'm happy to upload them if you want to have them as background music. So yeah, DM me and I'll hook you up.
Sergeant, is that you? Whoever's out there, give yourself up. Whoever's out there, give yourself up.
Just let these guys chill out for a bit. 12 wisdom. Yep. I mean, I don't think barbarians even need it. Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know what a fist dealer is. Sounds like some custom class or like a extra book class. I'm sorry, out of the loop with D&D, man. I haven't played since 3.5. So the last fun I had in D&D was playing in an all-monk party after reading a 4chan greed text about exactly that. That was like 18 years ago. Good times.
That's one switch. Now find the other.
Yeah, look at us go. Oh yeah, I remember this room. I remember these dudes. Can't remember if there's like dialogue that we're gonna miss, because there's another way to get to these. I might just leave them be for the moment, on the off chance that we might miss some dialogue, which I don't want.
Someone's there. Who the hell?
Yeah, I think we've already grouped that. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. I mean, I'm probably not going to get to use it in any meaningful way, but I am certainly interested to read it. Is your homebrew thing based off 5 edition or what? Or your DM's homebrew thing, I should say.
There.
I think we got ourselves between a rock and a hard place here. We might just have to wear it. I suppose I could charge or prod these dudes.
Hello? Oh my god! Whoever's out there is in serious trouble. Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mess. Pulling back.
And these dudes are gonna wake up so confused after I jib all the other dudes. 5th. Yeah, I've heard good things about 5th. I mean, like as I said, I used to play, well, I played 2nd edition, 3 and 3.5. Played a lot of 3.5, actually. But 4th edition just lost me big time. Oh yeah, oh man, I played the heck out of Neverwinter Nights. In fact, I still think I got my CD copy around here somewhere. Fun game, especially co-op. Yeah, let's see if these have got the dialogue. Oh yeah, 4th edition was shithouse. It's one of the reasons I dropped D&D, because a bunch of people moved to 4th. And I was like, you can miss me with that garbage. Now let's wheel this thing towards these people. Nothing to see here, folks. Don't worry about it.
Two months and I make commando.
Oh, you're still alive. You what? I've still got like the ambient loop from the you know, the district that's all plague ridden, and it has that sort of ambient loop of you know, like cries of diseased people and stuff. Oh yeah, man, go for it. I'm drinking rum with juice. It's fantastic. Hope everyone out there has a nice beverage for yourself. Nice. And here we are, back where we started. Don't tell me how. No, that's cool. Yeah, the Plague District was brutal, man. The to be honest, that whole game, and I'm not saying this to be like a dick or anything, but that game was a whole lot cooler when I was like 12 than it was when I played it when I was older. You really notice the flaws if you revisit it. Uh-oh. No! I mean, I'm not saying no, but I just don't know if I could manage it. Like, that game is, no joke, like 60 hours easily, if you include the expansions and whatnot. I don't think I could do it again. Not unless we managed to exploit the heck out of the game so we could sort of munchkin it. So I'm not saying no, but honestly the second, Neverwinter Nights 2 was such a way better game. Oh my goodness, that game is like so much better. Really good game. Anyway, let's talk to this lady.
You alright?
Where the hell are the bots? They're supposed to exterminate these...
MJ-12 cut the power to the defense system. But don't worry, the situation's under control.
Except for the control room, this building has been totally overrun.
Maybe I can do something about that.
Be careful of our defense systems. MJ-12 reprogrammed them and locked our accounts. There's a back door, but I haven't been able to try it out. Login command, password Zebra42.
Thanks for the warning.
This is what we get for not having a militia.
I don't really remember what Monkey Paw does, so... Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that was legit. I'll give you that. Head downstairs and get out into the area proper. Speaking of co-op RPGs, I'm still waiting for one friend. Oh yeah, Monkey Grip. Yeah. Still waiting for one friend, you know who you are, to actually play Divinity Original Sin with me. It's only been 2 years. Just saying. No worries, fella. Well, this looks like an occupational health and safety hazard down here. Oh man, that was unintentional. That was fantastic. Drop on one guy's head, the other guy torches him with a flamethrower. Oh. Wonderful.
A lot of troops up this way?
I don't know. They had me locked up until a minute ago. My assistant's still being held somewhere.
I don't think I've come across them.
If you want to look for troops, you should log into the security network. The username is command, and the password is Zebra42.
Not a bad idea.
I'm perfectly okay.
Oh man, we got some serious skill points. Might take that point in heavy. Now you might laugh, but I am kind of thinking about maxing out swimming just because it makes one part of the game so much easier. I need to grab the extra rebreather, but yeah, still very handy.
I give up.
Calm down, I'm here to help. What can you tell me about the attack?
They took over the building. We're finished.
Anything specific? I'm heading to the command center. I don't want any surprises.
If I was you, I'd go through the tunnels. You could use the security system to see if the coast is clear. The login's Tunnel 01. The password's Omega 2A.
Any troops down there?
Well, I heard them talking. They don't want to get caught from behind, so they left a few spider bots down there. But guess what? I found an EMP grenade in the storage closet. You can have it if you think you might go down there.
Sure.
Be careful with that thing.
Sorry, I can't carry anything else right now.
We'll come back for that EMP, I think. Look at this guy and his soy food horde.
Want that EMP grenade? Sure.
Oh, free lamb. Nice. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, I still need to play through both Divinity games. I played like, well, sorry, Divinity Original Sin games. I do realize there's other Divinity games. I played some of them. But I played through like half of Original Sin 1 and just a little bit of Original Sin 2. Oh, by the way, thank you very much for the sub and the follow, Scarba. Much appreciated. Oh man, I haven't even touched Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, I don't know how old you are or where you're at with your life. I mean, you're probably not that much different in age than I am if you played Neverwinter Nights 1 as a kid. But I tell you what, having a family and a house and all that bullshit, all the adult garbage, really doesn't leave you with too much time left for, you know, binging role-playing games for 7 hours at a time like you used to. Now there is an orc canister here. Forgot what it's even for. Let's take a look. Not that we even need it. Oh yeah. It's your opportunity to get another cloak if you don't take the ballistic protection like we did. Not very useful, in my opinion. Oh nice, good work man. 25 and you got your own apartment. You're killing it. Got your shit together way more than I did when I was your age, man. What was I doing when I was 25? Oh yeah, well, fair enough. Sounds like you're making the most of it though. That's the main thing. When I was 25, I was about a year into starting a legit corporate IT career, and I'd just met the woman who'd become my wife a year later. And I was broke as shit. Okay, let's sneak out the back way if we can. Look, man, I don't want to get that deep on a game stream that we're supposed to just be laughing and shooting the shit, but put it this way, grass is always greener, and I feel for you guys. I'm 35, all right, so a little bit older. Things have changed, relationships and dating have changed. I don't envy anyone who's a younger person nowadays. Doesn't matter what gender you are, the situation sucks, and I feel bad for you all, because normal human relationships are a thing of the past, and I wouldn't feel bad, like don't feel bad about wherever you are in that, because it's all fucked up. Like, healthy relationships and dating are just a thing of the past, sorry to say. So, don't worry about that. Just make money and build yourself a good life, man. Full pepper spray. Man, pepper spray is legit so good. Like, you can cheese so many engagements. Like, I have actually done a non-lethal run in Deus Ex before. Entirely achievable. Yeah, that's one thing, man. Like, if you have a wife, you get suckered into watching all kinds of bullshit. Like, my wife had a season of House on the other week. It was horrible. And then a whole bunch of, like, K-drama slop that you have to sit through. Yeah, man. I reckon you got the right attitude. Like, work on yourself and, you know, come what may, right? There are still legit good women out there. I'm not saying they're not. Like, honestly, it's bad for everyone. Just focus on yourself and come what may. If you've got your shit together, if you happen to meet a woman who also has their shit together, then you'll just click, and all the work that you've done up to that point will be worth it. But, you know,
did anybody else?
Don't give yourself a hard time along the way. Put it that way. That's my words of wisdom as a 35-year-old who's been married almost 10 years. Take it for what you will. I'm just some random spastic on the internet.
Aim for the head. That's the one. Sergeant, is that you?
Oh, there he is. On that law. We're gonna give old mate a surprise. Unless I blow myself up at the same time. There you go, problem solved. That's where I came from. That was not smart. Other side. Yeah, man. You got it figured out. You know where you're going.
Whoever's up.
Some much needed GEP rockets. Now we just need to find that other generator. Now I know it's outside somewhere, and by I know it's outside somewhere I mean I'm kind of sure it's outside somewhere, but I don't really know. We'll take a squiz around, see if we can find it. Maybe it's in one of the other buildings. Pretty sure they told us at some point. That's all you can do, man. Just gotta try and live your best life. Okay, I guess we're not getting in there.
You won't find cover in the comm building. Base is locked down until the bots are destroyed.
I should have gone around the other way. Oh, thanks, man. Glad you like it. Yeah, this is, oh, it's right here in front of me. So...
Bot security system has come online. All bots will have power, but you have to open the bay doors manually.
Yeah, glad you're enjoying this. These last couple of tracks with vocals have been sort of work in progress songs that I'm preparing for a new EP later this year.
You won't find cover in the comm building. Base is locked down until the bots are destroyed.
Scanning area. Target acquired.
Yeah, radar transparency is good for those clutch moments like that. Yeah, I forgot we got white phosphorus rockets. We should be using those more. Good fun. Okay, man. Yeah, drop it in the chat or PM it to me. Either way. That'd be keen. Use the healing. Oh yeah, there's tunnels that we haven't been into. Probably do that. Oh, an MP3 file. You can just upload to like Google Drive or Catbox or something and PM me the link if you want. Up to you.
Enemy bot destroyed. 3 left.
Oh, nice one, man. Look at you go.
There goes another one. 2 left.
I think we just hurt our bots more than we helped them with the active defense.
Enemy down. One more bot, and the scientists can open the security doors.
And the ADS mod is legit great. If you haven't maxed out, it'll make rockets blow up pretty much as soon as they're fired and kill the bot or the MJ-12 soldier who fired it. It's pretty funny. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. That link works. I'm just downloading it now, so you can unshare in a moment if you want to not leave it open. Yeah, I got it. Thank you very much for that. I'll have a listen after the stream. All right. I feel like a bit of a noodle because I've completely forgotten where the tunnels are that they're referencing. Just go check the outside areas again to see if I've missed an entryway somewhere. Oh, okay. No worries. Well, again, thank you for sharing. Be keen to check it out. So, we should be able to get into this building now. Wait, why is that thing hostile? What the heck? Free! Don't tell me it killed the other security bot.
That's the last of them. The base is no longer under lockdown. Maybe someone in the communications building can put you in touch with Savage. I'm gonna leave you for a bit. Believe it or not, Tom's in California. Sounds like he's in trouble.
Well, there we go. The voice? That's just me doing a falsetto. No, it's as I mentioned, I use generative AI tooling, so all the voices you'll hear are AI. I mainly use Suno and then use other tools to break the songs apart into stems, and then I like recombine them in a digital audio workstation and add effects and mixing and editing and all that, and then I'll layer my own soft synths and samples and played instruments and other crap, like building it back up. Oh yeah, man, like AI is nuts, and this is all just early days. Like these the tracks that you're hearing, you know, we're up to version 4 of Suno. Version 3 came out pretty much just over a year ago, and version 3 was sort of the first viable version. It's very much early days for AI music generation, but it's sophisticated enough that you can do some really cool stuff with it if you got some music know-how. Sorry, chat, one moment. Back. Sorry, chat. Just need to ask my son to pick my wife up.
I need to talk to Gary Savage.
How does it look out there? We got those bots brand new from a guy in Hong Kong, but I guess we should have locked down the power grid, huh?
I took care of the enemy bots, but there might be a few snipers left. Be careful.
We think Dr. Savage and the others are in the control room in the second floor of the command building, but communications are down. The person we sent to find them hasn't reported back. We gave him our key to the control room.
I'll check it out if you want. How do I get there?
The trapdoor in the back room goes down to the utility tunnels, which connect to the command building. We had to send someone that way because of the shooting. Maybe he didn't make it through the radiation. I don't know. He had no protection. The only hazard suits are in the command building itself.
Ah, that's right. The tunnels are ahead. I mean, to be honest, the Suno site has changed, and Suno V4, as it stands, is a little bit busted. Half your generations will have way too much bass frequencies, and then the other half, particularly if you use the extend feature, will have really, really harsh like white noise and high frequencies. You have to burn a lot of credits to get anything usable out of it at the moment, which is very, very annoying. But what can you do?
You saved our asses. That was quite a battle.
We were prepared for direct attack.
He's like, how's the bots doing? Well, I don't know, man, they're dead. Nice. Oh yeah, Suno gives you like 50 credits for free every day. So, yeah, good enough for dicking around with. The only problem with the free tier of Suno, right, is the licensing. So if you're on free tier without a sub, you cannot use any of your creations commercially. You don't retain the copyright to them. Nice. I miss V3 sometimes. Like, V3 was really creative. I mean, don't get me wrong, you would get a lot of hot garbage out of it, but it would do the audio generation equivalent of hallucination, so you could get some really weird and out there sounds out of it, which I used to my benefit on my first album quite a bit, because that was all done on V3. I'm glad they still have it available to use. Nice, look at this dude getting his booze delivered. Smart. I'm not quite sure what you mean about Suno taking the 0 off the credit amounts. I'm pretty sure we come back here at the end, but let's just go check it out while we're here. Oh yeah, I'd heard about the Suno copycats. I know they end up watermarking all my image generations for my songs because I had script blockers on my web browser and they didn't like that apparently.
JC, I'm depending on you. When you find Savage, get him to help you uplink Daedalus. The Milnet computers should be near the control room on the second floor of the command building.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know why they did it in like batches of 5 credits, because there's literally no other increment that's used. Every function on the platform uses at least 5 credits. It's a bit ridiculous. They should have just done it in like 1 credit or 2 credit things. But, you know, what do I know? See if we can lure this other spider bot into the I mean, that worked, but that could have gone better. Just give this poison gas a minute to go away. Cool. I think this just makes spider bots come off of the floor, so we'll just see. Oh. Yeah, whatever. We'll just go through this door. We'll get that master swimming, why not? And grab master demolition, I guess. Welcome back. What did I do? I didn't do nothing. I'm a good boy. I'm doing a melee run. I don't need points into anything. And max swimming makes the Aqualab section so much more tolerable. And also this section, to be honest. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I don't need healing. We've got the healing log, man. That with the recirculator, we're getting like 25 health per tick. And we don't need electronics and lockpicking because we're exploiting all the locked doors and keypads. This guy's had better days. Oh, he's got an old upgrade canister. Forgot about that. Yes, please. At this point, we don't really need anything else. Might just, even though it's kind of a waste because we've got the recirculator, but the legs are so good that I'd rather just have them standalone rather than having to crank on an extra, you know, 100 units of energy just to get the max effect. So we'll do that. Yeah, they chuck heaps of multi-tools and lockpicks at you. I don't think, even playing this game straight, I ever ran out at any point. I haven't played GMDX in ages. Sworn there's a way to get up top. That might be later. I suppose we'll just hack this thing, get through the door. Yeah, I mean, even playing as I am, I've left behind heaps of medkits, heaps of bioelectric cells, a whole lot of food items. But that's because I'm too lazy to save up all the liquors for like level transitions and chug them all before. Oh yeah, like I'm exploiting the heck out of the game. I could have sworn that opened this door. Clearly not. We're in a bit of a pickle then. I've forgotten how to get to the next area. Oh yeah, tech goggles. In there. Completely useless. Slight problem, chat. I cannot remember how to progress after having that blast door closed. Slight pickle. And I don't know what your driver and or liquor store was doing with those beers, but I'm not convinced that that's sanitary to hold. Rude. Lucky you. I've got the immune system of an AIDS patient. You don't even have to cough on me. If you're sick and you just look in my direction, I will get sick too. Green corridor. Gross, man. But also, you're probably not wrong. Can't remember if the blast radius from these will actually get the little spider bots, but we'll give it a shot. No. Might just have to gap it. Very rude. Very, very rude. Pepper's really good. I don't know, man. I'm not convinced. Oh yeah, this lift. We can actually just smack the shit out of them with the Dragon's Tooth at this point. Like I could do... Oops. This. Nice.
Attack my systems and you will suffer considerable losses.
Helios talks a lot of shit. Someone who dies like a bitch. Oh yeah, this place.
This is what we get for not having a militia.
Yeah, I'm not touching that one, Scarborough. Neurosol.
I cannot survive much longer. Help me acquire Milnet access. I must attack. I must attack.
You have to go the other place to get that key. What's all this then, chat? We recognize this fella.
Mr. Carter.
Yep, they ran the old dog out.
You were dismissed?
All of us career types. They want cadets who've never been anywhere except UNATCO and the UNATCO Academy.
Easier to manage, I suppose.
Time to come out here and lend a hand. I knew what Savage was up against. I just didn't want to admit it.
It's an honor to have you with us, sir.
All right, enough bawling our eyes out. We've got work to do. I didn't want to admit that UNATCO could be corrupted, but finally, I had to leave.
The chat box. I'll take that as feedback. I would need to alt-tab the game, which will cause it to lock up for a few seconds, and I'm probably about 10 minutes away from finishing up. But good to know. For future streams, I'll move it up a little bit. So thanks for pointing that out.
We saw the battle through the cameras. I can't believe you pulled it off.
We're a bad enough dude to pull it off.
You saved our lives. Dr. Savage would like to thank you. You saved our lives. Dr. Savage would like to thank you.
Oh yeah, man. I have a listen after chat and another proper listen tomorrow because I'm off cut at this point. Pouring myself a limoncello. Thank you, Kyriakos, for the limoncello. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'll hit you up on Discord. Be cool to chat about this and more. And well, as I said, some of the tracks that you would have heard and it seems you like are work in progress, so I won't be able to share those. But the ones that are functionally complete that I haven't uploaded, like the instrumental stuff, I'll put them up on YouTube and give you the links, so you can listen to those in your pen and paper games. That's really cool, and I'm more than happy to do that.
I'm Dr. Savage. Thank you. We were close to surrendering when you landed.
J.C. Denton. I'm working with Morgan Everett of the Illuminati. He's developed a cure for the Grey Death, and we're hoping to get time on your UC to manufacture it.
Everett contacted me just before the attack. Naturally, we'll manufacture the cure once the computer's back up and we get a containment unit for the UC.
How close are you to being operational?
My daughter's on an expedition to the Ocean Lab right now to find a schematic for the containment vessel. But Lord knows when the computer will be back up. It was damaged during the attack.
I'll look at it. In addition to the UC, Everett and I need your connection to the Milnet.
Yes, he said something about an artificial intelligence. The Echelon system. Something called Icarus and Daedalus.
Another attack happening as we speak. I'll explain later.
Well, the main terminal is in the room at the top of the stairs. Log in G Savage, password Tiffany. I'll open the doors. I would say it's too dangerous. A lot of damaged equipment and hot power lines up there. But until the computers are up, UC's just a box of bolts. It won't be easy getting back there.
Thank you, Miss Denton.
I guess it's not surprising to find a few crooks in a place protected by security procedures. The shadow of secrecy. It protects indiscriminately.
This place looks safe. Oh yeah, well, most of the tracks with vocals are up on my YouTube, aside from there's 3, maybe 4 that are on this playlist that are works in progress. But the rest are certainly available on the channel. But none of the instrumentals are, so. I will upload those. Thanks for the invite, though. I'm in Australia, in case you haven't figured out from my accent. I'm not sure where you are. So time zones might be a concern. And, yeah. But I'll hit you up on Discord. We'll have a chat. Maybe it pans out, maybe it doesn't. We'll see.
Just bring up the system for Savage. I'll route Daedalus through your info link. Don't worry, there's very little risk.
Very little risk, he says. Lithuanian. Interesting. His Cat's one of the other guys on Twitch. He's from, and please forgive me, Cats, if I get this wrong, but he's also from a Baltic state. I want to say Latvia, but please forgive me if I got that wrong. Yeah, okay. It's almost 11 PM here. No, it's definitely not Estonia. Pretty sure it's Latvia. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Deus Ex, but it seems like you Baltic folk are really keen on this game and somehow managed to find your way to my channel. Good to have you. I've always liked Baltic people. You're alright. Estonians are a bit weird. Lithuanians and Latvians are a bit more normal. Honestly, not the worst choice for your game of all time. I forgot what the point of coming in here was. I think that button brought the whip down. That's right. I remember now. That massive OH&S hazard. I actually haven't played the Nameless mod. Probably should. I've heard it's really good. Oh, whatever. We don't need health. We got orgs for that. I was also thinking about doing a playthrough of the Malkavian mod just because it's so funny. Oh, nice. Well, I'll add that to the list. I'm pretty well set on doing the System Shock remake after this. I have had someone else ask for Bloodlines, which I... Yeah, I'm talking about the Deus Ex Malkavian mod because it's really funny. But also, yeah, Bloodlines I've had a request for, so I might actually do that at some point as well. Whoops. G-Search Tiffany. I like how just doing the upload makes all the electricity go away for some reason.
I'm losing Daedalus. Yes. Hold on, some things...
You forgot about the Aquinas protocol. I was listening to Daedalus all along.
Wait. The AIs seem to be merging.
And I have another surprise, Denton. Find Savage in the control room. I have an announcement.
the Malkavian mod is full of absolute banger lines like that. We've referenced that many times on this playthrough.
Something went wrong, JC. I'm looking into it.
Using our GEP guns for the silent takedowns.
Talk to Savage. We're expecting a communication from Bob Page.
Excellent. We're all here.
You aren't in a position to make any demands, Page.
On the contrary, my mission might have failed, but so did yours. I captured your daughter an hour ago.
Tiffany.
She's been quite forthcoming. So you were hoping to find a containment unit in the Ocean Lab?
I demand to see my daughter immediately.
Well, like you, we lack certain components of a universal constructor. The reaction modules you stole when you left Area 51 to go into business for yourself.
Don't negotiate.
Oh yes, Miss Denton. I wanted you here for a reason. Look at me. You interfere in any way, I will kill that young woman. I mean it. I want those components, Savage. You will bring them to the abandoned gas station west of Vandenberg in exactly 1 hour.
You hurt my daughter, and I swear to God.
Bring me the reaction modules.
I don't think we have a choice. I should have never let her go.
Page will resume production of the plague if he gets the components to build a UC.
I know. But I can't let them kill Tiffany.
Tell them you're sending someone with the components. I'll have my pilot drop me off where they're holding your daughter. Maybe I can rescue her.
That's too risky.
We don't have a choice. Trust me, she'll be fine.
Yes, we've got to try it. Just don't let anything happen to her. Miss Denton, thank you. Here's a photograph so that you can identify her.
Something unexpected happened when I brought up the computer.
Yes?
The AIs joined together into an entity called Helios, a trap Page had laid.
He's always controlled communications. We can't challenge him there.
I hope you keep the UC on a local network.
The Aquinas protocol leaves us no choice but to stay offline. You simply can't use Internet 3 without a machine at Area 51 knowing about it. I don't know what Everett was expecting to accomplish.
I guess it backfired, whatever his plans were.
JC, if you find my daughter, tell her I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to risk her life. I've lost so many of my people this way.
JC, look at me. I am the nano-org now.
Do you think I'm doing the right thing? Going after Savage's daughter?
Absolutely. Never negotiate with a terrorist.
Tiffany could lose her life.
Never negotiate. You will only encourage more acts of terror. Besides, you're gonna bring Tiffany back alive.
Yes, sir. I'll do what I can to get her back. Know much about the Echelon system?
Bits and pieces. Why?
Morgan Everett just had me connect 2 Echelon AIs together. They've merged to form an entity called Helios.
Sounds like Everett was making a play for power, and it backfired.
What does that do for Majestic 12?
I'm not sure. UNATCO was aware that the Daedalus system had become unreliable, but no one knew why. Icarus was the same system with a few modifications.
Page seemed to think he had won.
Perhaps. The NSA's had the internet hardwired through Area 51 since the 30s. But if components of Daedalus are still active, I would bet his control is less than absolute.
I hope you're right. Thanks.
Sorry, I try not to speak over the in-game dialogue. Yeah, I can have 10 minutes after the stream. What I'll do is, as soon as the stream's done, I'll hit you up on Discord once I check my DMs. Also, I'm glad you're liking the BGM. Much appreciated. What I might do is, I've got some codes for, what do you call it? It's like promo codes for free downloads from Bandcamp, so I'll hook you up. And also, Sam is always right.
I know you can pull off the rescue.
All right, I've landed. You won't believe this, but I have Tong with me. He looks pretty sick. Savage has promised to get him some medical attention. Meet us at the base entrance to the northeast.
This is what we get for not having...
Oh, hit the wrong one. Oh. Just check with these guys, see if there's any more dialogue, otherwise we'll head to the chopper.
We heard about Gary's daughter. Our hearts are with you.
Yeah, man, you know that tiny pocket on your jeans above your main pocket? That's where I keep all the money that I made from Bandcamp sales. And Spotify while we're at it.
JC, hello?
What's wrong?
An error. One of the experiments. I have the Grey Death.
He flew into San Jose and had no way to get here.
I am not a high-order term in the equation anymore. Do not concern yourselves with me.
You aren't dead yet, Tong. Savage will take care of you.
I'm here for selfish reasons. To have access to the cure.
Let's just hope we're able to manufacture it. Savage's daughter failed to get the parts he needs for the UC. She's being held prisoner by Majestic 12.
We should get moving. Tony Mares is on the way to help Tom.
By all means, go. You don't have time to stand around on account of me.
Hop in, JC.
Yeah, this game gives you lots of choices. I do like it. Anyway, folks, it's getting late, and I'm tired. Like I said, I've been unwell lately, so I think we'll call it a night. Already went for longer than I thought. So, once again, for anyone who's checking out on the VOD or is tuning in, I am the Witch's Forge. I make the music you hear in the background, so if you like it, check me out on YouTube or Spotify or whatever. And I hope everyone has a good night or a good day. Take care.
A creature.